What if I told you there are places in this world so stunning they don't look real? Structures carved from mountains, built over waterfalls, or twisting midair without breaking a single rule of gravity. These aren't CGI, they exist, and each one tells a story of obsession, of genius, of beauty. Here's the real question. If you could visit just one of these masterpieces in your lifetime, which one would it be? The Sagrada Familia isn't just a church, it's an ongoing legacy. Construction began in 1882, and more than 140 years later, it's still not finished. Antoni Gaudí, its visionary architect, blended Gothic traditions with organic, flowing shapes, inspired by nature, facades that tell biblical stories in stone, and interiors filled with soft rainbow light from stained glass. It's a spiritual journey as much as a visual one. Step inside, and the towering columns feel like a forest canopy. Few places in the world evoke such awe, even before completion. It's not only Barcelona's identity, it's humanity's patience and devotion sculpted into stone. Hidden in the woods of Giza, the twist is unlike anything else. A museum that bends, literally, into a 90-degree rotation over a river, connecting two forested hills. From the outside, it looks like a ribbon of white metal floating above the water. Step inside, and it continues twisting around you. It's both a bridge and an exhibition space, blurring boundaries between nature, art, and architecture. In every season, it transforms. Snow, sun, or fog. Proof that architecture doesn't need size to command presence. To witness beauty that feels like poetry, visit the Pink Mosque at sunrise. Known officially as the Nasir al-Mulk Mosque, this 19th century marvel uses color and light like no other. On the outside, it's modest, traditional Islamic tilework in pastel pinks and blues. But inside, stained glass windows turn the prayer hall into a kaleidoscope. Morning light filters through, splashing vivid reds, blues, and yellows across Persian carpets and carved columns. Every step reveals new patterns, a quiet space where faith meets aesthetics with elegance and purpose. Rising from the sands of Mali, the Great Mosque of Djenne is the largest mud brick building in the world. Built in 1907 using traditional Sudano-Sahelian techniques, it's crafted entirely from adobe, a mix of mud and organic materials. But what truly sets it apart is the community's role in its preservation. Each year, locals gather to replaster the mosque by hand. The wooden beams protruding from its walls aren't decorative, they're functional scaffolding for this annual ritual. It's grand yet earthy, a sacred space, deeply rooted in both faith and community. Built in the early 18th century, this hall is nearly 65 meters long, lined with over 200,000 of the oldest books in Ireland. Its barrel-vaulted ceiling, polished wooden shelves, and busts of great thinkers give it a timeless gravitas. It's more than a library, it's a temple to knowledge. Light filters in gently from arched windows, illuminating manuscripts that shape civilization. It's where literature, history, and architecture coexist. And in a digital world, it reminds us that some things, the touch of leather-bound pages, the weight of a first edition, can never be replicated. Then Petra's famed treasury, at Dyer, or the monastery, is carved directly into the rose-red cliffs of southern Jordan. Dating back to the 3rd century BCE, it stands 50 meters high and 45 meters wide. Unlike most ancient temples, it's not placed for easy access. It demands effort. Visitors must climb over 800 steps through rocky terrain, but the reward is unforgettable. The facade is simple, powerful, and timeless. Weathered by centuries of desert wind, it seems eternal. No nails, no mortar, just raw stone, chiseled into legacy. Its history preserved by isolation. Designed by Frank Gehry, the Fondation Louis Vuitton is a contemporary art museum made up of 12 glass sails that twist and curve in motion. Inspired by 19th century glass garden houses, it reflects light like a prism. Inside, white terraces and flowing galleries make it a fluid space. It's not just about aesthetics. It's a technical marvel, using complex geometry and advanced engineering, but Gehry's genius lies in how natural it all feels. From every angle, it looks different, shifting with the weather, time, and light. It's not a building you walk through, it's one you experience. Fallingwater into it. Designed in 1935 by Frank Lloyd Wright, Fallingwater redefined what a home could be. built directly over a waterfall in the forests of Pennsylvania. With cantilevered terraces, native stone, and walls of glass, the house stretches outward like it's growing from the rock itself. Water flows beneath the living room, the sound of the stream is constant. Wright believed architecture should exist in harmony with the land, and Fallingwater proves it. It's not luxurious in the traditional sense, but it's one of the most emotionally powerful spaces ever built. A place where structure and soul connect. Standing tall on the Giza Plateau, the Great Pyramids are more than ancient wonders. Built over 4,500 years ago, with near-perfect geometry and astronomical precision, they remain an engineering enigma. Each block weighs tons. We still debate how they were built. What we know is this: the pyramids weren't just tombs. They were symbols of divine power, celestial alignment, and eternal life. You don't just see the pyramids, you feel their weight in history. Commanding the skyline of Reykjavik, Hallgrímskirkja is both a church and a sculpture. Designed by Guðjón Samuelsson and completed in 1986, its form was inspired by Iceland's basalt lava flows, tall, narrow columns fanning upward like frozen fire. Its vertical lines create a sense of movement. Inside, it's serene and minimal. The organ, with over 5,000 pipes, fills the space, and from the top tower, the view spans the city, the sea, and the distant mountains. It's not just a place of worship, it's a national symbol of identity, isolation, and resilience. The Taj Mahal was built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in the 17th century as a mausoleum for his wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Crafted from gleaming white marble and adorned with intricate floral inlays of semi-precious stones, its dome floats like a pearl, framed by 4 minarets and reflected in long water pools. The Taj is a love letter, written in stone. At sunrise, it glows soft pink. By sunset, a golden hue. It doesn't just stand, it speaks, a message of love, grief, and eternal beauty.